Hi.
Hi, how are
Hi,
you?
Michelle. I'm so
Oh, nice
glad. I
to
was
see
like,
you.
oh no.
Hi, you know what? I was trying to get on my computer and it's not working. So I'm like, okay, I'll just use my phone.
Perfect.
But I hope this is okay.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
absolutely. Oh my
Okay.
God. I can't tell you how excited I am that you're
Aw,
joining me today. This is really, really nice. Thank you so much for
yeah.
your time.
Of course. Thank you for thinking of me. I appreciate it.
Yeah, of course. So we're just going to do kind of a quick introduction to all the viewers that are kind of out there. So if you could
Okay.
just share with everybody a little bit of your background, with Spa Ritual and kind of where you're at today and your role as a mom and all those things, because this is mostly for young families
Okay.
that are watching, that are maybe unfamiliar with clean beauty, or they think it's inaccessible or unattainable, or maybe they're a really big fan of clean beauty and they just kind of need some reinforcement and some guidance.
Okay. All right, great. Well, hi everyone. I'm Shel Pink and I'm the founder of Spa Ritual. And I'm also the author of a book called Slow Beauty, Rituals and Recipes to Nourish the Body and Feed the Soul. And I founded the Spa Ritual brand in 2004. So that was, almost 16 years ago. And we founded the brand to honor spa culture and clean beauty and deep and meaningful self-care. When we first launched, we were launched in the nail care category at the inception of the brand, and we were the first clean, free of nail lacquer brand on the market, first vegan, free of clean beauty brand. And then about a year later, we followed with our body care range. So you can find our products in amazing spas and salons around the world where nail technicians and massage therapists use our products in their manicure, pedicure, and body care treatment services.
Yeah, beautifully said.
Yeah.
How can you relate to moms out there today?
Well, I can relate to moms because I am a mom. And well, when I was developing the line, I was pregnant with my son, and I really I just had this overwhelming feeling that I wanted to protect and care for this new beautiful baby that was growing inside of me, and I wanted to, of course, be as healthy as possible so that I was, the baby was getting the nutrients that it needed, and any products that I was using on my body or in my environment, I wanted to make sure that they were as clean and healthy as possible. And so I think as a new mother, if you, I was raised to think about, ingredients and things that you're putting on your body and in your body. But I think, of course you're taking care of yourself, but then when you are also becoming or are responsible for another human being, that responsibility is real. So you kind of, step it up, even
Yeah,
more.
absolutely.
So yeah, as a mother, and how I relate to moms is, self-care is really important. If you need to take care of yourself and find ways to take care of yourself in deep and meaningful ways in order to show up and be the best version of yourself for the children that you're raising.
Yeah, absolutely. So I just want to share with the viewers my introduction to Spa Ritual. So I was lucky enough to partner with them in terms of being able to travel around the country and even to Canada and be able to experience the products firsthand. And it was loads of fun because I was responsible for touting how great they were. And it really just was playtime for me because I would just do what I love anyways, which is give a massage, and I got to work with these beautiful products. But what I really fell in love with Spa Ritual was just the transparency in the ingredients, and that it seemed just to make sense. Like really the philosophy, the grounding philosophy was very beautiful, but it wasn't what I was accustomed in the spa world. which is really nice and relaxing, but it just had a deeper meaning and a deeper purpose, which I really resonated with. And it really, yeah, it really spoke to me in the area of sustainability and caring for the earth and caring for our bodies. And since 2004, I mean, since Shell started, I'm sure it has launched and it has just grown exponentially, the need and the desire and the demand in the industry. But definitely my exposure to Spa Ritual, I now have it at Lumina Massage. And I bring it back every year, and I literally get demands
Really?
from my clients that if I do not bring, well, the favorite is the body polish, but now
Yeah.
slowly I'm introducing others, because the summertime people, at least in South Florida, they show a lot of skin, super
Yeah.
hot. And I just, you know, it doesn't compare. Like, I have compared it to other products, even price ranges, and it's just very, very comparable. Everybody, kids, guys, women,
Yeah.
like everyone is just like, I want that scrub.
Yeah. That's great.
So I am really proud. I'm really, really proud to have it featured, and just the build up, the anticipation of Experience Spa Ritual. And then also it's a gateway for me to introduce clean beauty, which to some people, it's still a revolutionary idea, revolutionary. So let's jump into some questions, if that's okay.
Yes.
So clean beauty is often marketed towards women, right?
Yes.
But we're raising boys in this new
Yeah.
generation, and we have men that in today's generation are becoming more self-conscious about what they put on their skin and on their bodies. What would you say to men about using cleaner ingredients, and why? Do you have any thoughts on that?
Well, I feel that, you know, clean beauty is important for everyone, you know, man, woman, child, you know, every human being. I think that, yeah, the beauty industry is hyper focused and has always been specifically on women, and specifically because they're playing to their fears and insecurities.
Mm-hmm.
But things are changing, you know. I think, you know, men are becoming more aware of, you know, healthier ingredients, and there are more options for men on the market, and, you know, within grooming and hygiene. And so it is becoming, you know, more interesting offerings for men. So I think, yes, it's definitely important for men to pay attention to this also, and for men to, you know, for me, you know, beauty and health and wellness, it's all integrated. And so I think that when you think of it that way, you know, it's about anyone, men, women, children, you know, kind of thinking about self-care, health, wellness, well-being. And that's what beauty is. You know, that is the definition, you know, in my opinion, about beauty. So I think, you know, with Spa Ritual, it's, you know, it's gender neutral. You know, I mean, all of our products, you know, they're timeless, you know, ageless. You know, anyone can use them and experience them, and there's a wide range of scents and textures, and it's made for everyone. But yeah, I mean, when you're, you know, kind of marketing, you know, it's a little bit easier to kind of pick one group. But absolutely, I feel that it's very important for men to be part of the conversation and part of this clean beauty movement and experience.
Yeah, I agree. And one thing I have to say, one of my favorite scents is the Earl Grey.
Yes.
So I love Earl Grey tea. For those of you that don't know what Earl Grey is, it's basically a tea, but it's a black tea, but it just has this very, very nice scent. And one thing that's been really easy for me, or that Spa Ritual does, is that it allows me to showcase certain scents for men, but just not overly feminine or overly masculine. Like, it's just a nice, just clean scent. I feel like both genders can really enjoy it. And I really enjoy challenging men and saying, hey, like, this is okay. This is good that you're taking care of your skin. Let me talk to you about these ingredients and let me explain why it's also important. I mean, yeah. So I don't think it makes a difference. I think that men, this is a good opportunity today for guys to start thinking about clean beauty. But I love the Earl Grey scent, and
Yes.
I totally agree. There's a beautiful play on very neutral scents that both genders can use.
Yes.
So, okay, let's talk about pregnancy.
Okay.
I see a lot of pregnant mamas. August is National Breastfeeding Awareness Month. And so a big portion of my social media content is going towards breastfeeding and obviously moms that just gave birth. So, you know, clean beauty and clean ingredients are a factor. So can you help us understand how choosing skincare and other like topical products, topical like goes on the skin, can affect a woman's health as a mom?
Well, I feel that, you know, when you become pregnant, you know, you're thinking more and more about, you know, what vitamins you're taking and how you're eating, and just as important are what you're putting on your body. And, you know, our skin being our largest organ, it's really important to choose the healthiest, cleanest ingredients as possible. You know, not only for health reasons, but also in terms of, you know, you want to feel the self-care aspect to it. So you want to feel the right texture and the right scent, and you know, I think it's really important to choose ingredients that are feeding the skin in a very nourishing and elevating way that is oriented towards your overall feelings of well-being.
Yeah.
Sorry, yeah. My dog, sorry, I know you're editing this, but my dog is, he's, for some reason, you know,
he wants your attention.
He wants my attention, and I tried to give him something, and then he came running back.
On your lap. No, don't worry about it. I love animals, so my cat's off somewhere in the corner, and she's like, I can't be bothered. I can't be bothered with your Zoom calls.
So I'm just massaging now.
Yeah, I really think, you know, when you're pregnant and when you're breastfeeding, in my opinion, it's pleasurable to purchase a product that you feel good about, like consciously that you feel good about. And some women really struggle with taking prenatal vitamins and, you know, taking the appropriate vitamins when they're pregnant or even breastfeeding. Especially when you're breastfeeding, everything that you put on your skin is like just eventually going into your bloodstream. So it's so much easier to think of yourself, okay, well, I'm gonna take a shower maybe today as a new mom. That might be a possibility. And one way that I can really like self-care mentally for my mental health is to apply this beautiful product that smells really, really great, but I can also feel safe, that as it does penetrate my skin and as I'm feeding my baby, like it's something that I can feel good about. So that's really important. Okay, so one of the questions that I get from a lot of moms is, I'm raising a family and I'm pressed for time, super stressed. How can I shop for a healthy product without spending a ton of time like studying a list of ingredients? Do you have any suggestions?
Yeah, I know. What we did, I'll tell you, that question comes up a lot as well. I've heard that. And I think, so how we address that is that on our packaging, on the ingredient label, we, you know, from a legal perspective, you must include your list of ingredients on packaging. And you have to do it at a certain type point, you know, I mean, so basically what we did is we enlarged the ingredient deck. So it's really easy for people looking for clean products to read our ingredient deck and scan it. And then we have a system where we show, you know, which one, what's plant derived, what's fair trade, what's certified organic. So it's really clear from a legend that we have on there, you know, what each ingredient, where it's sourced from, if it's plant-based or mineral-based.
Yeah.
And then we do a percentage of what percentage of the formula is certified organic and what percentage of the formula is nature derived. So most of our body care products are 100% natural. The ones that are, you know, 99% natural or 98.7% natural, they are water-based, and we use a very safe certified preservative system, just because with water, anytime there's exposure to air or additional water, you know, there is a possibility for bacteria growth. So we wanted to make sure that those, you know, water-based formulas were as safe as possible.
Wow.
So
yeah,
it's so important. So we dedicated an entire panel to share our ingredient, what we call our ingredient story. So it's really made it really transparent and really easy to navigate.